Investigations are underway into Monday's police-involved fatal shooting in Northside.
Major question is whether the use of force in the incident was proper. But 9 News reporter Tom McKee is here now with another big issue that requires an answer. Tom?
Well, Carol, this much we know. Sergeant Andrew Mitchell fired 2 shots at David Paul Hebert after police say Hebert approached 4 officers with a knife in his raised hand. Investigators found that weapon at the scene all right, but it was 25 feet away from the shooting location. The question is, how did it get there? People continue to visit the makeshift memorial Friday on Chase Avenue in Northside, where David Paul Hebert was shot by Cincinnati Police Sergeant Andrew Mitchell. Police leaders on Monday termed the use of force appropriate, saying Hebert pulled a knife and came toward 4 officers as he and a woman were questioned about an earlier cutting.
All officers testified to the fact that the commands were given and the subject's actions were very quick. Very rapidly, he put his hands in his pockets, did not comply with orders, and drew the knife and raised his arm very rapidly.
Police cruiser cam video shows officers using flashlights Monday morning to search for the knife. It was found stuck in the ground and determined to be a 13-inch long switchblade. However, that location was in the mulch bed in front of a Chase Avenue house over 25 feet away from the shooting scene. It first hit a storm window in the house, leaving a 1-foot diameter hole, and then fell to the ground. The question is, what caused the knife to travel that far? Law enforcement experts that I spoke with who are not involved in the investigation say one of the most plausible theories is that when Hebert was shot with his arm raised and the knife in his hand, that he went backwards and the knife flew out, hitting the window and dropping to the ground. There was no cruiser cam video of the actual shooting, so to finish their report, investigators will have to rely on statements of the 4 officers and the woman with Hebert. The reason is police policy only requires cameras to be turned on when lights and sirens are activated, and officials say the initial search for Hebert didn't rise to that level. Now, another question that remains unanswered is the identity of that woman with Hebert. Police are not releasing her name right now because she was neither a victim nor charged in the case. Carol?
All right, thanks a lot, Tom. The Hamilton County Park District